Hey guys, this is the Lazystone here.
Duckyplays.
Yeah, we actually had one. But anyways, today we're going to be talking about, welcome to our new series called Why You Should Watch That Anime Title. So it's going to be WYSW, basically.
Yeah. WYSW. Why you should watch.
Why you should watch. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about a certain anime called Dororo.
Dororo. I think that's how you say it, right?
Yeah.
Dororo? Yeah, it's a pretty cool anime, not gonna lie. It reminds me a little bit of Sword of the Stranger. I don't know if that's just me.
Actually, yeah, it does. It has some type of vibe since the characters are a little bit, somewhat connected. And we just got his name on the next episode, the second episode. What was his name again? Hayariku. He's
something like that.
Yeah, so
Hakasukiyo. Inside joke.
Yeah, anyways, yeah, it's Hyakamaru. Hyakamiya. Oh my god. But anyways, it's yeah, I'm sorry, it's too hype. So anyways, just if you guys don't know, since this anime is like a certain upload, it's basically a reboot, because in the 1960s it was kind of lame, kind of famous. It had a live film adaptation afterwards, and it was filmed in 2007. And by the time it hit 2019, bro, with only 24 episodes, it didn't really get that much shine. I mean,
yeah. I don't know if it was just me though, but I don't know if I'm just making this up, but I think it was basically like made by the godfather of anime. Like I think it was made by what's his name? The guy that made, I think it was Astro Boy.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's the one that wrote this, or like wrote the original of Dororo.
Yeah, that's crazy, because I see the art style it's kind of like, coming back from it. It's like reminiscing a little bit.
Yeah.
And what's so crazy about this anime is just, how the art style is kind of like, fun, kind of. It's like laid back, like kind of like how Dragon Ball, usually has this crazy ass, song music going on, and it's all thrown out there, right? And they didn't care how crazy the action was. All they cared about is how Goku's fighting style was somewhat, goofy and all laid out there. Like it was just like that. So when we escalate to Dragon Ball Z, they got a little bit serious. They loved when Goku turned into Super Saiyan, and the Super Saiyan was high mighty new, and it just took off from there. What do you think about that?
About the art style?
Yeah, the art style transition.
Yeah, it has like it has a fun yet dark vibe to it. I don't know. It's different, which I like, because it's not like completely dark. Like some anime that want to take a darker approach, they would just completely make it as dark as possible, as serious as possible. But Dororo's art style has it, as you said, it's more fun and actually still gives you that little dark vibe that some people will be seeking.
Yeah, and it's crazy that it transitions from that, because some reason these shows are transitioning from just being goofy to serious, and then to some point to like an evaluation from the audience, they would just see it as, oh, this is where it's going to escalate, this is where it's going to remain. So yeah, I mean, I like how the show is going off so far. I mean, the action is really serious. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of dope to, anime hype heads, like, let's say My Hero Academia. They really liked how, people started throwing fists at each other with All Might. How All Might fought All for One. How Midoriya just went ham on Kachan, even though he wants to hold back. This is the type of hype shit people will be looking for, and I think this anime just has what it takes. Do you think so, Duckyplays?
Yeah, I feel like it's already reaching some success. Like, it's getting some hype after the first two episodes, and I feel like it's just gonna grow from there. Like, it's just gonna. I can see this being, that one of those anime that people are gonna be remembering.
Oh yeah, I do know that for a fact that this anime might be one of those type of animes. Let's bring an example, a good example. Let's see. That time I got reincarnated to slime. That anime actually grew from just being weird to being something a little bit more serious, something just everybody's gonna love. What do you love about the aspect of that time I got reincarnated to the slime?
Yeah, it's. I feel like what I loved about it so much was its unpredictability. Like it started out nothing like how it is now. Like when you seen the first episode, you literally just see some computer programmer who is just living some mediocre life, then gets stabbed. And next thing you know, he's a slime, and then meets some dragon, and then becomes leader of a goblin village. It just escalated so quickly, but something about that just gave it its own charm, which I don't know, I love for some reason.
What I like about it is how when the goblins were just started off so weak that every single like there's a certain unique pattern, a new plan formula that they're using to establish this manga, this anime series, and that would be by just having the character doing something like any type of game. Like, so let's say you go on stream, right? I mean, on Steam. Sorry, not stream, but you go on Steam and you start building your own village or like some type of RPG building village system, and you start naming your characters and you try giving them some type of role, some type of class. Next thing you know, they become stronger by that, just by giving them a name. It's like you're God and you're actually doing that stuff. Like you're living through a gamer's life, technically.
Exactly. Yeah. That's basically one thing that drew me to the anime is how it kind of incorporated a lot of things, like the way that he can level up and learn new skills. Basically, like he's playing in some game, like he's playing an MMO and just leveling up. And another thing that I love about it is that his strength level is always going to be rising. Like he is gonna constantly just get stronger and stronger. There's no way he's gonna get weaker unless we get some other thing that pops up that says he will. But so far, like literally every day, he can easily just level up by consuming what's around him, which is just cool to me.
Yeah, so I would think that way as well, but think about it this way, like the dire wolves, the king of the dire wolves who came in to attack the goblin village, his son, he actually attacked him, and then he seized the attack from acting like his father, and for some reason now that he killed his father, he wants to, like Lord Rimuru, he just wants to like have him as a father now. Like basically he looks at him as his father, even though he killed his own father before his eyes. He thought he would go for revenge, and he didn't even place trust on the dire wolf that he adapted with. And next thing you know, it just became a bond, a really weird bond, but it was interesting enough because think about it this way: if you were born as a son and your dad didn't even name you, isn't that called a dad at all? Wouldn't it be classified as a father figure?
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah, like it wouldn't. Yeah, I see what you mean.
So that way, I mean, just think it that way, bro. I don't think that would be considered as a father. Just saying. But anyways, we digress. Now let's talk about the anime Dororo. Why should you watch Dororo? Well, let's get started with the first episode. All right, first episode was kind of crazy. There was this one king who wanted, or who just call him a king or lord. Let's just say
village leader. You can call him a king. Just call him a king, I guess.
Yeah. So there's this king who is going through poverty, who's going through a midlife, well, not a midlife crisis, but a reality crisis. Let's just say it's more real than fake. Who goes to this Hall of Hell. Is that what it's called?
I think Hall of Hell.
The Hall of
Demons.
Hall of Demons.
I think so.
That's actually
or Hall of Hell. I don't know.
Yes. He went to the Hall of Demons, and there's this worshiper guy who told him, no, you shouldn't do that. You should have faith in Buddha. But I'm like, nah. Nah, my village is dying. I need these demons. Like, I need a hole in the head type of deal. So let's just say he takes the deal, right? Next thing you know, his first son, born without a skin, born without what flesh. That was it. Yeah, born without flesh. He was basically born as a Titan. You know, from Attack on Titan. That shit. Oh my god. And then it was so horrifying though. And then we got a clash of lightning after that. Then after that, this old woman takes the newborn son to the river because that's basically what the demons wanted. They wanted his son, I guess. And so
no. Let me rephrase it. So this is how it like this. He actually made the deal with the demons years before his son was born. That was actually years before, and then like it went back forward to main times, right? And he's just like he didn't know what was going. He didn't know if they answered his gift. So then, and then basically, when his son was born, that like the son was born normal, and then the lightning strike happened, and then his son basically. His skin was gone. He was born without a nose or ears and everything. And then when he seen it like that, he was like, "Oh yeah, my wish has been granted." And he said, "Yeah, kill the baby." He said he wanted the baby to be killed, but the woman had mercy on the baby, put him on a boat, and sent him out to sea.
So I guess you could say that this son is like a son of demons, something. I don't know. I think. It's like there's some type of build up. There's some type of deal that's going on. Like since that king guy who had the X on his forehead, that guy, who abandoned his own son. By the way, that's not his son anymore. So we're guessing that maybe he belongs to demons now. And
he was supposed to be dead.
Right, but
the woman wanted, I guess, had mercy on him.
Basically.
So he's not really I wouldn't call him the son of a demon. I would yeah, you could say that, but basically right now he's not even human. That's why that is basically the goal. That is the goal, to become human. He's killing demons to gain humanity.
And we got that old guy with the violin with a sword.
I don't know why I like him so much.
Yeah, he's too smart. He's just too smart. I like him. He's probably gonna be he's joining with them as well, so that's great. Third episode.
And another thing though about him, he was actually there when he was on the boat. He's seen like I don't know if we said it already, but the baby that was on the boat, that is how do you say his name again?
Hyakumir.
Yeah, that is the baby that was on the boat, and the blind guy with the cane and stuff, he actually could sense the presence and was like, "Oh yeah, I remember seeing you on that boat. You were that object that was in there, and all that."
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's really all we really know about the backstory. We just know that this guy, I'm gonna just say H is just out there killing as many demons and monsters so he can gain humanity. Like as we seen, like after he killed the first demon that we seen, right? Mm-hmm. Remember, he like gained a face and stuff, and then after that, I think the second episode he gained nerves maybe to steal stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know, because we seen like his nervous system.
Because when we see the village leader, right, the chief, the lady that was in the bed, who was like looking all weird and shit. Yeah, they actually try to protect her, even though they knew that she was a demon. That's crazy, right?
Yeah, I think it was only one of them though that knew. Yeah, I think it was one of them that knew that she was a demon and was trying to. No, actually, he had no choice though. Yeah, because she basically forced her way in, and then after that, he basically was just attempting to kill that other guy with the big head. I don't know. I was a little confused. Maybe I have to like rewatch that episode.
Because that guy with the bell actually looks like that guy from Courage. I actually
Yeah. it's gross. I don't even
Maybe there's some type of creature that, you know, because the thing is they're basing off the creatures that are from like Japanese folklore, like Bandai.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Bandai, and they left it at the end of the episode 2, which was kind of interesting. So I'm guessing that there is something that this guy's being called.
And I heard there's 12 demons that are going to be in this anime that he's gonna have to fight, but there's gonna be 25 episodes, so that should be fun.
Oh, that's great. Let's talk about Dororo though. Like, what do we know about Dororo, the main character who?
That little kid. We really don't know
anything about.
All I know is just some poor kid goes around. I obviously has no parents. I don't know.
But
and just lives life. I really don't know much.
She did hint it out that her the chief of the village actually in the second episode looked like her mother, kind of. I don't know what that actually meant, but I think that hinted out something that maybe.
Dude, you know who he looks like? You know who the mother actually kind of looked like too?
Who?
He looked like Hyakumaru, or is that how you say it? Hyakumaru?
Yeah.
He looks like Hyakumaru's mom too, with the black hair from afar. But when you get close, it's like, but she had a softer face.
Right.
But I don't know. That's just skeptical. But let's get back to on the right track about why they should watch it.
Oh, right. That's right.
All right. So let's talk about the action.
Well, the action is actually fast paced. Looks like it was invented from like Bones or some crap like that. I mean,
yeah, it's like nice choreography, and I like it though. I like the style.
And what we just explained today, we're just saying that from the first 2 episodes, we're actually gaining a lot of clues and what makes this anime a little bit interesting and what lures the audience to watching more. Because right now we're actually lured in to just watching even more from this anime. This is not just, oh, we're done with the second episode.
Exactly.
No, we'll actually keep you guys updated. Maybe an episode review. No, we're doing a series review. Let's do that.
Yeah,
that'll be actually awesome. What do you think of the art style of this anime? Is it like what you were looking for?
I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan. I like how it's not too dark and it has that little playful vibe to it. And when it's action time, it completely delivers. Which I couldn't ask for anything.
That's freaking amazing, dude. That's just how I like animes in general. So yeah, man, is there anything else to talk about this anime?
I really don't. It's nothing yet, but it's amazing. I would give it a must watch. It is a must watch. You need to watch it. If you're not watching it, you are missing out. This is a unique anime where you will never find anything similar.
And it seems to have some type of respect to the Japanese culture. It doesn't seem to, depend on, the hype Japanese fangirl type trash, but even though it's still good to the audience, it's still popular. They're not actually aiming for that. I think they're aiming for what the serious tone of how Japan used to, basically went through,
it's really traditional.
Poverty, really hard times. And it's just, I see a lot of Rurouni Kenshin in this, Samurai X. I see a lot from it. I mean, I think this creator actually got something from that anime, since it came from a funny tone to a serious tone, and to me that's enlightenment again. But let's just hope that this anime doesn't really go that far when it comes to being dark, and we just like how it is right now. It's perfect. It's in balance. Doesn't make sense, but hey, it's worth the watch. Trust me.
Alright, so must watch, right?
Yeah. Hashtag must watch. 2019. We're starting the year off. Yeah. Why not? Yeah, we're good. We're alright. Alright, well, we might as well be done. Yeah.
Alright, so see you guys next time on
WYSW. Why should you watch this anime title? But this is YWSW Dororo. Why should you watch Dororo? The best anime so far in 2019? Who knows? I want to know from you guys from the comment section below. And also subscribe to Duckyplays. He makes.
Yep, I'm gonna be posting. Just wait.
Just wait. All right.